For the Undercard. My name is Underdog, and this, of course, is Fire Pro Wrestling World on the PS4, and you are watching my weekly series titled simply The Undercard. This is Season 4, Episode 14, Shattered Expectations. We're getting near the end of Season 4. This is the longest season, and it will become that officially on the next episode. But yeah, so this season is 2 extra episodes. That's what I decided to do. And it gave us more time to build up some superstars and let them earn more points in the rankings. And we got to showcase everybody on the roster quite a bit. And we got to see some good matches. And that's what it really comes down to today. We have a stacked pay-per-view quality show for you. We've got Kerry Von Erich versus Muhammed Hasan. Both of these guys at the top of the rankings. That could shape the finale episode. It could, and it probably will. Green Ranger versus Chris Masters after Green Ranger was embarrassed by The Rock. Can he come back and get a victory over the very dominant of lately, Chris Masters, who's been winning matches lately? So that'll be a story to tell. And then we have The Rock versus Baron Corbin. Again, these two guys have been at the top of the rankings. I mean, this is The Rock's kind of big chance to make a break here. The Rock has struggled, but then he won a couple of his last matches. So he finally gets a chance to, step forward and make it to the big time here against Baron Corbin. That's going to be a great match. Then we've got Velvet Sky versus Savannah Summers. Then we have Kennedy versus Triple H. Another high-ranking match between two great superstars. There's going to be a story there. Then we have Evolution versus Death and Taxes. Big tag match. And in the finale, you're not going to want to miss it. It's Simon Gotch, once again, who's only lost one time this season, versus Brock Lesnar for the Undercard Heavyweight Championship. And the winner of this match goes on to episode 16, that's the finale, as the champion, and has a 50% chance to win the season and go on to season 5. That's how the Undercard works. Let's get down to business. I'm excited. It's gonna be a huge, packed show for you today. From the top of the line to the last card. Here we go. Kerry Von Erich versus Muhammed Hasan. These two superstars last met in a fatal 4-way match, and now they finally get to go toe-to-toe, one-on-one, mano-a-mano. Kerry Von Erich off the ropes, back body drop by Hasan, who's going to drop right down and put him in a side headlock there, slapping him right in the face. The disrespect by Muhammed Hasan, and Kerry Von Erich's going to represent Team USA here, the Texas Tornado. Kerry Von Erich, who's been in the title picture. He was drafted first. He had a crazy match with Brock Lesnar, but unfortunately could not pull off the victory, and so he's afraid that his title dreams may be crumbled. But I don't know. If he wins this match, that could be all he needs to get into the finale, the main event of the finale for the Undercard, and it's going to be a huge show coming up in like 2 episodes. You're not going to want to miss it. And if you did miss any of the previous matches and you don't know the story and you're kind of lost, go check out the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com user. You can search Underdog Plays or Underdog IQ22. I will show up in both places. Ooh, here we go. Back to the action. Muhammed Hasan striking against Kerry Von Erich, and Kerry Von Erich gets the edge there, drops the fist and the boot right to the groin. Boing! Nice suplex there by Muhammed Hasan, stepping it into the next gear, gearing up for the finale, going up top. Muhammad Hasan wants this chance, and the crowd would hate it, but he definitely will have deserved it. He will have earned it if he can just get through Kerry Von Erich here. But Kerry Von Erich ain't no slouch, and we know how tough Von Erich is. Spinning neckbreaker there, followed up with a drop of the fist, and a nice suplex too. Sure, why not? Throw that in there for good measure. Stay on top of him. That should be the strategy, and Muhammad Hasan's striking back. Suplex by Hasan on the center of the ring, right on that sponsorship logo. Oh! Spin kick to the midsection. Gets caught by the suplex. Both men down. Hasan recovers. Muhammad Hasan, a pure asshole, very controversial figure, and just hits him with that big shoulder. And a snap suplex this time. A couple different varieties of suplexes here by Hasan, showing off his strength and skill. Both of these guys use a submission finisher, of course, the camel clutch versus the claw. And Kerry Von Erich looked groggy there. He might be dizzy from this matchup already. Gets kicked in the face, taunts. The crowd likes to see that, but he gets caught, dragged into the center of the ring, and he might be in trouble as he gets, broken in half. And a pin. 1, 2. Jesse Ventura going for a 3, but Kerry Von Erich shuts that down and says, I ain't gonna give up. I came this far, and I can't quit now. This is episode 14, Shattered Expectations, and Kerry Von Erich might shatter all of our expectations. But he can't be making mistakes like that, running right into the back body drop of Muhammad Hasan. Roll up, though! Trying to steal one. Hasan kicked out there. Taken down to the mat. Kerry Von Erich breathing heavy, maybe feeling the effects of some of his big matchups lately. He's been in and out of the action here. That top level booking, boy. Elbow. And another. Right to the body of Muhammad Hasan, and the claw locked in the center. No ropes, no escape from the iron claw, but Muhammad somehow survived and just ran into a big discus clothesline. Texas tornado style, both going for something and they miss. Backbreaker by Hasan, getting desperate as he climbs to the top. Ventura doesn't like this positioning, tells him to get the fuck down. Backdrop by Hasan. Muhammad breathing heavy. Both of these guys putting everything they have, blood, sweat, and tears, and the passion of wrestling into this one. Boot to the face. Kerry Von Erich from the top, fist drop. Not sure if he got all of it, but he's got to follow up with a cover, and he doesn't get it. He almost did, but Hasan somehow just barely inched that shoulder off the canvas. Double arm suplex back up top. Hasan has a plan, and it pays off as he collides with the clothesline from the top, but it took a lot out of him. Oh boy, risk and reward, and that's why. Fist drop. Kerry Von Erich's got to stay on top here. Who's going to win this one? There's a lot at stake. Could have a championship match in the future, in the finale. You could win the season. One of these two guys could do it. And the Iron Claw squeezing the brain and crushing the skull of Hasan. Will he give up? No. Not enough for Hasan to say, I'm out. And a big kick by Kerry Von Erich, who's got him in a claw pin. And it's over. The claw gets the 3 count. And Kerry Von Erich with possibly his biggest victory since the last time he was the #1 contender. And that's going to put him forward. Kerry Von Erich with 5 points in the ranking, officially tying with the champion and Simon Gotch. So right now, on top of the rankings, it is Brock Lesnar, Kerry Von Erich, and Simon Gotch all tied at 5 points for the season. And that means one of those three guys will win the season. But we'll see what'll happen here, because all of these matches are shaping up the finale, shaping up to be a great finale too. So this episode is really important, and we're gonna have some payoff here as Green Ranger goes up against Chris Master. A Power Ranger versus a bodybuilder. And who has the real power? We're going to find out. Oh boy, both going for a kick, but Masters gets it first. First hit bonus and an elbow to the back of the head. Green Ranger was humiliated in the last episode against The Rock. And we got to wonder, is Green Ranger really upset, or has he moved on? Nice drop kick there. You have to move on. You don't really have a choice. You can't dwell on the past here. You have to focus on the future, and that's what these two guys have to do. Watagami there, locked in, working on the shoulder. We've seen Masters do this, and we understand why. The game plan to wear down his opponent's shoulders and neck so he can lock in that full Nelson, which he calls the Master Lock, and just break his opponent. Force them to either pass out or tap out. But Green Ranger is a tough competitor. Snapmare there. And we expected a lot out of Green Ranger's arsenal. And I don't think we've seen all of it yet. Oh boy, he got punched down though. And a fish drop there by Masters. Whoa, Irish whip into the corner. Big clothesline splash. And a power bomb. Wait a minute, what a reversal there. DDT reversal. Huge counter by Green Ranger, and they're going to exchange blows here. Nice kick. Green Ranger goes for another body kick, and another knockdown, and a cattle mutilation here locked in. You've seen him win with that move. Are we selling copies of the Green Ranger mask to the fans? We should. Latch suplex there by the masterpiece, Chris Masters. Gotta stay on top of him. Whoa, 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 big swing. Shout out to Cesaro there. Cesaro not drafted, ever. How have we had 4 seasons and Cesaro hasn't shown up? I don't know. It is random. Anything can and will happen in the world of wrestling. Off the ropes, big spine buster, and the pose, and the crowd boos. Crowd hates to see that shit, but I love it. Look at this. Roll up, only at 1 count though. Jesse Ventura's been the referee for almost every match here in this season. And every time we have a referee, they make some sort of controversial decision. And it seems like Jesse Ventura does what he wants, but that's okay. All is fair in love and war, and a big takedown to the sleeper hold. Ranger escaped, flips out of that, powerbomb finally hits it. That's what he wanted to do. Back to the game plan, wearing down his opponent. Masters on top, overpowering Green Ranger, and just gonna military press him to the canvas. Misses the kick. Green Ranger made a mistake in a blockbuster, but he grabbed the rope. Referee saw it. That's what happens when you don't have good ring positioning. And again, Masters just dominating his opponent here. Looking really great in these last couple of matches. And a shoulder breaker. What a great move to wear down your opponent there. But Green Ranger's not out of it just yet. A big kick to the face. And a super kick too. He's got rocks in his shoes. He's got a snake in his boot. Green Ranger needs to metamorphosize or something. It's morphin' time. But not for too long. Look at this. Got him in the stretch. Green Ranger slips out of that again, and a blockbuster. No ropes this time. 1, 2. Going for a 3, but somehow, someway, Green Ranger escaped that. Brings him back to the center of the ring. Drops an elbow on him. A good measure. And gets caught with an elbow there. Green Ranger in the corner. Not where you want to be, but he fights out of it with a spine buster. And a blockbuster going for the 3. And he almost got him. Chris Masters almost stole the win. And which place in the match card, which place in the rankings will Masters be if he wins this one? Gonna be pretty high up there. Oh my God, what was that? Brain Buster! Just dropped him, bounced his head off of the canvas. That was gross. I don't know how Masters is still standing. And check his pulse. It's over anyway. Didn't matter. Got him with that blockbuster. Now I think his block got busted. Jeez, what a brain buster by Green Ranger, but it was irrelevant at the end. Let's check the rankings. Let's check the scorecard. Chris Masters. Up to 4 points. Probably not enough for a title shot at the end, but he'll be in good positioning. And you know what? If he doesn't win the title, that's okay. He had a good season here, and we might see him in the next episode. Next up, we've got The Rock versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin has been extremely up and down. That's the best way I can explain it. He's won matches, he's lost matches. He was the champion at one point, and as every time he gets closer to that title, he just makes a mistake or somebody beats him at the last second, and it's just been a shame because I'm a big fan of Baron Corbin, and he's got a huge matchup against The Rock, who has won a lot of his matches recently, and The Rock is stepping up to the plate, finally becoming the superstar that we know he is. Top level, iconic superstar that we wanted to see, and this is really down to who wants it more. A lot on the line here for both of these superstars. Start this one off. Oh, sliding under. Through the legs. The Rock. Squeezed by the body. Squeezed by the bear hug of Baron Corbin and catches him with a suplex there. The Brahma Bull, if you smell. And another suplex by Corbin, but The Rock just tosses him off. He's in it to win it. Rock has to know what's at stake. Everything's canon. He's been in the top of the card before. He's been the guy. He was the face of a company at one point. The Rock throwing Corbin into the corner. Corner to corner. Can't decide what he wants to do here. Has to go for a big move early, I think. That's what I would suggest. And Corbin just throwing forearms. And the ref bump! Ref bump! We haven't seen a ref bump in a long time. Rock getting taken down there by a deep 6, but it didn't look like it affected him too much as he gets back into this match with a headlock. And a fall-away slam all the way outside of the ring. And Baron Corbin's going to fight The Rock outside. Will we see another count-out victory for The Rock? Or will Corbin get the victory outside? What a devastating end this could be for one of these superstars. Get back in the ring, you idiots! He's got a chair! No, not like this! And The Rock did it again! No way! I don't believe it. You don't fight The Rock outside of the ring. He's so quick. And the count out as Corbin grabbed the chair. This is a gimmick now. The Rock early on in the season, lost by countout to Triple H. And beat Green Ranger last week with a ring out, and now has beaten Baron Corbin with a ring out. And what a disaster for Corbin this late in the season. That counts. You can win that way. It's just funny that that's how it ended. It's almost like this was destiny for The Rock to embarrass other superstars after he himself had gotten embarrassed. And that puts The Rock at 5 points. So I think next week we might see Kerry Von Erich versus The Rock. And then the winner would face either Simon Gotch or Brock Lesnar, maybe. Down to one of those four guys. Now we have Velvet Sky versus Savannah Summers in a nice little women's match to cool us off. It's a hot, hot summer here with the Undercard. Season 4, Episode 14. Shattered Expectations. Will this match shatter my expectations? Probably not. But I think Velvet Sky has been doing really well for herself this season. And Savannah Summers won a couple matches, but she just hasn't broken any ground here. We've got an indie darling versus a hot mama. Oh, baby! Velvet Sky is more than just looks, as you could see there with those kicks to the body of Savannah Summers, the lady from down under. Got hip toss there. Locked in. Test of strength. These two ladies going at it as Velvet Sky got the edge there. Drop down, going for a scoop slam. Scoop. Scoop. Elbow. Don't hit her in the face. Savannah Summers has to get out of this. This would be a nice little win for her. You know? I feel like this is almost a training session to get Savannah Summers to that next level. And she's fighting against somebody with twice the experience. And just gets kicked down by Velvet. Cover, nothing there. Too early in the match. Oh! Not enough damage done. Savannah Stunner! Almost knocking out Velvet Sky. Just gonna sit on her. And there was no pigeons to be let loose there. Only a 1 count after that Savannah Stunner. Savannah in the silver, Velvet Sky in the pink and purple. Neck breaker. Working on that head and neck. Just trying to swap it over. Trying to switch the momentum to her favor. And what the hell was that? An attempted spear. Savannah stepped out of the way, and a coconut crush as the face of Savannah met the knee of Velvet Sky. And a jawbreaker. Got her locked in. Boston Crab referee Jesse Ventura for the season's going to check on both ladies, make sure they're okay. And another missed spear. I don't want to call that a botch because I think she just missed there.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone in this women's match. Is there a title in the future of one of these ladies? Ooh, drop kick to the face. Chris Cyborg is our current women's champion, as she gained her title back from Supergirl in the last episode. In a pretty back and forth match, that one was. And this one's back and forth here. Look at that strength by Savannah. Side suplex. Walks out of the way of the spear. She has that scouted, it seems. Velvet Sky's been attempting it and missing every time. And a drop kick to the face. Off the ropes, big takedown. Australia's own Savannah Summers with the knee bar, and Velvet fights out. Off the ropes, rebound kick. Referee looking closely at Velvet Sky's puppies. Oh boy, puppies. Uh-oh, Savannah Summers with the stunner right in the center. 1, 2, and that's a mouthful, but not, that's not it. No, 2.9, and a desperation cover by Velvet. Just got slapped right in the face. Leg drop to the back of the head, and Savannah has to recover some stamina here. That stunner may have taken something out of her, too. Exhausting herself by using her finisher again. Might have to hit it a third time. Oh, big clothesline, too. And a big leg drop. She hits that. She's hitting all her moves. And Velvet Sky just keeps powering out and fighting through. This is more than just experience at this time. It's a stunner by Velvet. They both use stunners. Whose is better? Oh boy. It looks like they're even right now. Both of them trying to stun each other with their beauty. Russian leg sweep. Velvet Sky's got to go for something big here. Try to wrap this one up, and wraps up the legs of Savannah with the figure 4. Woo! Referee checking, but no submission there. Cold breaker! Right to the nose, and she's going to go up top to follow it with a leg drop, but Velvet Sky got up at the last second. And now it's up to Velvet Sky to heed this opportunity and turn it into something good. DDT. Is that it? 1, 2, and the risk almost paid off. 2.9. Savannah went up top, and it didn't work out for her. Calling for the end here. Is she gonna hit it one more time? No! In your face! Gets caught! 2! And no, it's not over. Both women kicking out of their finishers, and a stunner! This time to Savannah. 1, 2. Oh no! That's crazy. I think they've both kicked out of 2 stunners now. And Savannah can't be happy that she has to dig down this deep. She doesn't even know if she's going to get a title shot after this. And Velvet Sky's talking shit. Off the ropes. Takedown. Velvet has to be tired after this match. Big moves all around. And they just keep kicking out. These are 2 tough ladies. Velvet breathing heavy after every move she does. Leave it all in the ring. She says, no, no, no! Drop kick! And no return, no receipt for Savannah. She might be in trouble here. Big elbow right to the forehead. Spin kick. She hits that. Will Velvet tap out? I don't think she will. No. DDT. Drops her face first into the mat. Has to go for a cover here. 1, 2, and no! Still not over. How much more damage can they take? And Velvet Sky says, you know what? I need a little breather here. I need a little timeout. Throws Savannah through the rope. Savannah takes her time getting back in the match. Oh, big Irish whip. What's she going to run into? A spine buster. As Savannah calls for the end. She's got to hit that stunner. But she goes for a belly to belly. and just throwing everything she has at Velvet Sky. I think she should have gone for the finisher. I don't know why she didn't. Oh, jawbreaker! Yeah. In your face! Savannah, the inexperience may have cost her the match! No! Wow. She powers out again. I felt the earth shake on that one. Hits the body splash and the leg drop.
Oh!
Stunner! Finally! Three's the charm! It's gotta be!
2, 3.
Yes! Savannah fought for that with every inch, every last breath, and every drop of sweat. Congratulations to Savannah Summers. I mean, that I'll have to double check on the score here, but that only gives her 3 points, and I don't think that's enough for a title shot. Savannah Summers might have to win next episode for a title shot in the finale. That might be a thing that we have to do. Anyway, next up we've got Kennedy from Green Bay, Wisconsin versus Vince's other son-in-law, Triple H. There's a lot of power between these two. There was supposed to be a gimmick where Mr. Kennedy ended up being Vince's son, and they didn't do it, and then for some reason they decided it should be Hornswoggle. Poor Mr. Kennedy. But it's okay, he had a great career after that, went to TNA, became champion, and is now wrestling in NWA Power, which is on YouTube. So if you're a wrestling fan, search up NWA Power. And I think it's with like 2 or 3 R's at the end, but it's still a great show. It's got a very 80s vibe, which I kind of dig. I like it. It's very low budget, but it's super entertaining. And there's a lot of great performers in there, like James Storm and Mr. Kennedy and Damian Sandow's in there. Some great talent, for sure. Anyway, elbow to the back of Triple H. Triple H, same story as The Rock in this season. Up and down, wins and losses, breaking even, and I think Triple H really needs to win this match to prove he is, in fact, the game. He's the guy. But he doesn't have any control here. He can't pull any strings here in the undercard. He's got to earn it the same way everybody else does, by winning the match. And Kennedy throws him into the corner, but Triple H is going to fight out of that. And Triple H is a great striker, a good brawler. Has brought it to some of the best brawlers in the business. He's had iconic matches with The Rock and Stone Cold and even Mankind. Raking the eye, playing dirty. Learn that from the best. And Mr. Kennedy's going to pay for it. Woo! Speaking of the best, there's a shout out to Ric Flair with the figure 4. But Kennedy ducks under the clothesline. Kennedy is a lot faster than he looks. Kennedy's not going to go easy on this one. Whoa! All the way around with that spinning neck breaker. A nice signature move by Kennedy. Stepping out of the way of these clotheslines. He doesn't want to get hit by that. But he got hit by the punch anyway. Triple H has to stay on top of Kennedy here. Can't let Kennedy get any type of advantage. Figure 4 again. Wearing down the legs of Kennedy. Triple H has a game plan. He is the game. Very strategic here. Clothesline finally hit. And again, the figure 4. Woo! Kennedy's got to be getting frustrated at this point already in the match. Off the ropes. Ooh, Triple H scattered that one. Didn't like it. Stopped his momentum. Clothesline for the cover. 1, 2. Kennedy powers out easily. DDT catches him. Don't forget to shop at Jumbo Mart. Hashtag sponsored. Hooks the leg. Only a 2 count there. Pedigree! He hits the pedigree. Is Kennedy able to kick out? And he is. Most superstars would be done, but not Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy's very tough. He's an asshole, but he's tough. Oh! And a spear right to the corner. Back elbow lands. That looked like it hurt Triple H, but he's going to fight back with another pedigree. And Triple H just wants to end this match. And no, it's not over yet. Roll through. Kennedy with another Green Bay plunge. Another signature move. Runs through. Triple H has to be upset those pedigrees didn't do the job. So he's going to hit a third one for good measure. 1, 2, and it's over. Triple H said, screw the spot, so I'm just going to hit you with my finish. Couldn't have timed that better if I tried. Talking about the pedigree as he hit it. Triple H, only with 4 points in the season. Not going to be enough to win the championship or the season itself, but he'll be in a good place in the finale and probably will have a great match. I'm really looking to how this all wraps up. Lots of stories in place, and it's exciting to see where it's going to go. And it's kind of cool that the undercard is completely random. All the matches are simulated. And yet we still see some like gimmicks playing out. I mean, with the Rock and the countouts and the stuff with like the Miz being a coward and running away the whole match. And another story here as Evolution goes up against Death and Taxes in a big match. This could have contendership qualities here. The winner of this match could, in fact, face Team Halloween, Michael Myers and Leatherface, who are our tag team champions. So, Randy Orton and Batista working together here as they go up against Death and Taxes. We've seen this match before, and we're going to see it again. Gotta have a tag team division. Not too many tag teams this season. I think there's like only 4 or 5. So we see a lot of these rematches. But maybe that's the best way to tell the stories. Scoop slam there by a young Randy Orton. And Dr. Death, Steve Williams, a big guy. Size advantage over Orton. But Orton's got that speed, that agility. Learned a lot from some of the greats. I'm sure he's learning something from Batista as well. IRS on the rope, watching his partner here. Death and Taxes started off this season as the champions. Tough guys. And then they got, I think Dr. Death, Steve Williams, actually got injured by Michael Myers. And has come back, tried to win that title, but couldn't do it. And now they're battling Evolution as IRS knocks down both members, but gets caught by a suplex there in the corner. The Animal Batista trying to stop any momentum that IRS may get. IRS is a big guy too, don't forget. He's large, but he definitely doesn't have the strength of Batista. This match sponsored by Army of the Dead, starring Dave Batista. Where's the zombies, dude? I should have made this a lumberjack match. I don't think you can make a lumberjack match in Fire Promoter, but that would be funny. elbow lands right on top of him. And another. You don't usually see Batista go up top. Wonder why he did that.
5 minutes gone.
Why would you do that, Dave? Just powerbomb people. That's all you gotta do, man. Steve Williams knocks him down. And again, cover one. Randy Orton didn't even want to get involved. Crosses the ring to get the tag. Orton is the legal man now. Steve Williams catches him. Slams his skull against the mat and a belly-to-belly right on the Mascara Dorado logo. Wrestling masks now for sale in the arena. We gotta sell our merch. We don't have a big budget. The entire budget of the undercard went to drafting The Rock, Triple H, and Brock Lesnar. Pretty much. Tag to Dave Batista, Evolution. This is what they do. They communicate without words, and a double move there by Death and Taxes. I think Batista and Randy Orton just know what each other are thinking. They think alike. So they don't really have to talk too much about what they're doing. They just do it, and they go, and they get it done for the most part here. Steve Williams with a hammer fist. Presses Dave Batista. Wow, I'm surprised he picked Dave Batista up there. And Dave Batista at one point in this match brought in a steel chair. There's a steel chair at the bottom corner here. Can't see it right now, but it's there. A backbreaker. Batista goes up top again and hits an elbow.
10 minutes gone.
Did it before and does it again. I mean, if it worked the first time, why not? Oh boy. Big boots.
Yeah.
Drop kick and a Batista bomb. Randy Orton went for the RKO, but nobody was home. Steve Williams just slams Orton against the ring again. Gets caught by an elbow. Backbreaker. Was thinking about a tag. I'm not sure Steve Williams knows what he wants to do. He's got to cut the ring in half. He can't allow these quick tags between Orton and Batista. He should know better than that. Steve Williams is a multiple-time tag team champion. Death and Taxes, an iconic tag team here. But Evolution changed the game when it comes to stables and factions. I mean, when you think of factions, you think of Spear! You think of Evolution. Huge spear by Batista. Signature move. In the corner, double time! Holy cow! That was crazy. You saw that? IRS hit a big frog splash after the spine buster from Steve Williams. Now IRS, unfortunately, let them tag, but it didn't matter there. It looks like he caught Orton with the dropkick anyway. And Batista's trying to choke IRS out. Referee's letting this happen. Not sure if that was legal there, ref. Once you get tagged out, you can't stay in the ring. Drop kick by Orton. That's in the business. RKO! And IRS no-sold that shit. Didn't care. DDT might do the job, though. 1, 2. All the team members are in the ring. Batista and Steve Williams came in there to break that up. Stock market crash. Tag to Steve Williams. Drags him into his corner. Steve Williams hammers him down. Oh boy, Tree of Woe. Randy Orton's in trouble. Escaped it. hit a drop kick, goes all the way for the hot tag. Here comes the Animal. Batista with the double move. Oh boy, that ends careers right there. And Steve Williams looks like he's in trouble. Big spear by the Animal Batista. And Steve Williams might be a zombie after this match. Clothesline, just hitting him with all these huge moves, but not going for a cover. And I don't know what Batista was thinking there. You hit a big move, you gotta cover. Even if IRS crosses the ring and breaks it up, at least you'll have the attempt. You know? It's like in hockey. If you have the puck, shoot it. If you have the ball, shoot the ball at the basket. You hit your finisher, go for a cover. Stupid blue Tista. Stock market crash right in the center of the ring, and this is what I want to see! But no. Randy Orton didn't even get involved. He was confident that Batista would kick out, and he did. Tag to Orton now. They're gonna hit this double move again! Power breaker. The power bomb and the neck breaker combo by Evolution does the job. But IRS still alive in this match somehow, looking groggy. Has to fight back. Stuns Orton with that Manhattan drop. Botch! Just ran into Steve Williams. That was, in fact, a botch. Finally. We had a ref bump and a botch, so I'm happy. Everybody's brawling now in this tag match. It's mail time! Sorry, my mailman was leaving something on my doorstep. Double drop kick. We got a long match here. I'm not sure if this is unlimited time. Batista bomb, but it might not matter. Steve Williams broke that up out of desperation, had no choice. This one might be a 30-minute time limit draw. We haven't seen one of those in a long time. This has been a pretty good season. We've seen a couple countouts, obviously. Big move there by Batista. Oh! That was crazy. I don't even know what that was. That was wild. Orton goes off the rope. Big clothesline. Takes off the head of IRS. And a power slam. Pump handle power slam. IRS gets the tag. Orton gets the tag. Double move in the center. Death and taxes together. Cover on Batista. 1, 2. And they took the right opportunity, but they didn't get the 3 count. Orton wasn't in position. Dr. Bomb. 1. Orton was there to break that up, and this has turned into pure chaos now as Batista has a submission locked in, and the referee says, wait a minute, I don't think you're legal. But they were. They were the legal ones. That might have been a mistake by Jesse Ventura. But the match continues nevertheless. He's having a hard time keeping track of who's legal. Gotta watch these tags. Make sure it's all fair. Oh boy. Power slam in the center. No! 2.9. Both people were there to break it up. But there was a kick out at the last millisecond. And Batista throws Steve Williams over his shoulder. Gets the tag to Orton. Tag to IRS. Power breaker to Steve Williams. But IRS is the legal man, and now it's down to Orton and IRS. IRS calling for the finish. He's got 2 minutes to do it, I think. I'm pretty sure, because it's not a tag team match, so it's got to be a 30-minute time limit. Misses the drop kick. RKO! That might be enough to win the match! 1, 2, and Steve Williams saves this one. We might have to see a rematch next week, unfortunately. Oh boy. Guess we'll find out in a few seconds.
10 more seconds.
Double drop kick. 10 more seconds left in the match. It's over. That is a draw due to time limit. And that was a crazy match, but there was no winner. We might have to have a unlimited rematch next week. I don't like seeing draws, but that was a really good match. And it went the distance. Evolution looked great. Death and Taxes looked good. Everybody hit their big move. So I was happy with that one. Next up, we've got the main event. And this is the most important main event we've ever had. Simon Gotch has only lost one time before. And it was to Brock Lesnar. This is the rematch for the Undercard Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Simon Gotch. Winner goes to the finale as the champion. Has a 50% chance of winning Season 4. Who's it going to be? Now, here's a little bit of information for anyone that hasn't been keeping track. Brock Lesnar was the winner of Season 3. So Brock Lesnar could do the unthinkable and win 2 seasons in a row. Just like Andre the Giant won Season 1 and 2. And then Brock Lesnar conquered Andre and won Season 3. And now we're getting to the end of Season 4. And it could be Brock Lesnar. Here we go. Oh, I'm scared. I know what to expect out of this one. And that's what I expected. Brock Lesnar right to the suplex. But Simon Gotch ain't no slouch, and I think Brock Lesnar has to know that by now. This isn't just another guy. This is a guy that has only lost one time. And momentum is a huge thing here in the undercard. That's what it's really all about. It's all about how many times in a row can you win. The more you win, the better chance you have here in the later episodes of winning the whole thing. Win the title, win the season. That's it. That's the whole goal of the whole show. German suplex, and Simon Gotch recovers quickly. Simon Gotch gets him with an elbow, and Brock Lesnar pushes him off. Lesnar with the size advantage, the speed advantage, the big matchup experience advantage, and the striking advantage. I think Simon Gotch's only advantage here is his unpredictability and his momentum coming into this match. Oh, and the knees to the gut from the champion. Brock Lesnar going up top. Big fist. Title on the line. And Simon Gotch is busted open by these UFC-style strikes. These MMA fist strikes by the Beast. Simon Gotch is already bleeding 3 minutes into this match. He gigged. He gigged for this.
Shoot.
Or that was a shoot. I don't know. Brock Lesnar up top again with the fist drop. And you don't see that from Brock. But it's a title match, so he might pull out some new moves here. Crazier things have happened. Elbow catches Lesnar, but he fights right back with that knee to the gut and an elbow here by the contender. The challenger, Simon Gotch, throwing him off the ropes. Nothing there. Lesnar stopped. Uh-oh. Watch out! 1 powerbomb, 2 powerbomb, and a 3rd one for good measure. Referee was there, but Simon Gotch didn't even fall to a 1 count after 3 powerbombs in a row. And Simon Gotch has the advantage now as he's on top of Lesnar. Uh-oh. F5! That's all she wrote. That's gotta be it. F5 to a bloody challenger. Simon Gotch. Oh no! He kicks out. Referee said the shoulder was up, and I saw it too. I almost couldn't believe my eyes there. Simon Gotch has to hit a big drop kick, and he just bounced off of Lesnar. Lesnar's too big, and another F5! Ball game from the champion. Going for the title victory, and he gets it. Kind of expected more out of Simon Gotch. But the beast, Brock Lesnar, once again eats, sleeps, and conquers. Going into the finale as the champion. Whoever goes up against Lesnar next time will be the winner. So we'll see Lesnar in episode 16 in the main event of the finale. That was a great success of a show. I agree. That was a good show. That women's match went on pretty long. I think that might actually be match of the night. We had a good opener too. Hasan versus Kerry von Erich went the distance. Love to see these good even matches at the end of the season here. My promotion was featured in a Japanese magazine. And Judas Messiah was on a European sports program. Why Judas Messiah? He doesn't have a title. He's in like the mid-card. Why would we put Judas Messiah on TV? If I'm going to promote my show, I'm not going to put Messiah on TV. I'd book like The Rock or Triple H or somebody with facial recognition. People would be like, why is this Mexican guy spitting blood everywhere? What? Why Judas Messiah? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Tune in next week for episode 15. We're going to finish some feuds and gear up for the finale, and you're not going to want to miss it, because we're going to have a rematch between Evolution and Death and Taxes, and the winner will face Team Halloween in the finale. So that's going to be cool. And we'll finally see Supergirl versus Black Widow in the main event next week. You're not going to want to miss that.